Good morning. I'm going to read a book to you called These Seas Count. I'm in my living room. And there's BB over there on the other couch, laying next to a book. She's going to read that in a minute. Okay. These seas count. I see a little girl on the beach. And this might be another counting book. Okay. There's the beach. There's a little boy. Trying to figure out how to do this so you can see the book. Okay. See the water? See the waves coming in? There's the sand and the beach and a little boy. These seas count. Seas as in the ocean. There's a bird. Something happened to Sunnyside Beach. Something bad. So, on beach cleanup day, Mr. Tate's class wanted to help. When they arrived at the seashore, they met Captain Ned. Oh my gosh, look at all that junk on the beach. I see a basket turned upside down. Yo ho, that's my boat, the Sea Fan. I do my best to care for the oceans and seas, but I need help today. Lots of trash on the beach. I see an upside down grocery basket and a tire. Beach cleanup day. Look at the birds. The class walked with Mr. Ned along the shore. They saw dirty bottles and cans, empty food containers, plastic bags, and even old tires. Gulls, that's a seagull, stood among piles of trash. Nobody wants to go to that beach. Okay. And there's the water. And there's the waves going up to the beach where the people are. The sea is sad, said Captain Ned. He waved his hat out wide. This garbage worries it. Seas can be sad, Eli said. Captain Ned put on his hat. Listen carefully, and the sea will share a story. Everyone stood at the surf's edge. Waves lapped at their feet, and a breeze blew salty air. This is what they heard. The ocean can talk to you, right? One whale leaps high, breaching the surface. That whale's jumping out of the water. Two giant sea turtles surf through a seaweed forest. That's a pretty picture. I would like to put that picture in a frame. It's so pretty. Three mighty marlins glide across my waves. 4 seahorses gallop in a saltwater rodeo. Huh? Can you count all 4 seahorses? Okay, so next page is going to be 5 because we're counting. 5 flapping stingrays skim above my sandy floor. I wish I could swim like that, said Jake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one's at the very bottom. Shh, said Shin. The sea has more to say. A wave crashed on the beach. Does this make you want to go to the beach? 6 pelicans slurp fish, filling their empty pouches. Do you count 6? 7 jellyfish drift by, dancing a water ballet. 8 gulls plunge and dip before soaring high. 9 harbor seals sprawl on the boulders. A boulder is a rock, nesting after a swim. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the next page is going to be 10. 10 bottlenose dolphins dive and leap, flying through the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over and under my waves, I am a home for many, from the deepest deep to beaches, sandy dunes, and sky. What do you hear? Asked Captain Ned. The sea counts, Shin said. What else is great about the sea? Asked Mr. Tate. Good food, said Jake. I love to eat fish. The oceans and seas feed people all over the world, said Captain Ned. They also feed fish. In every bucket of ocean water, there are millions of tiny plants called phytoplankton. These plants are food for small fish, which become food for bigger fish. When seawater is polluted, phytoplankton cannot grow. Mr. Tate said, if oceans and seas aren't clean, that hurts fish and people. Do you think they're going to clean up the beach today? I do. Beaches are fun, said Natalie, but it's so dirty here. Captain Ned held up a plastic bottle. Trash comes from boats or from land where it's washed into the sea by rivers and streams. Sometimes accidents happen, and oil, sewage, and dangerous chemicals pollute the seawater. This harms sea creatures and ruins our beaches too. A sand crab limped by with a plastic bag trailing on its leg. Eli ran after the crab. Oof! Jake helped Ellie. It's smelly here, Jake said. Amy found a dead starfish in a pool of murky water. I feel bad for all the fish in the sea, she said. I do too, said Mr. Tate. That's why we need to keep our world's water clean. Mr. Tate pointed to a cloud over the ocean. Remember, when we studied the water cycle, we saw how oceans and seas help create weather. We learned a poem about that, said Eli. He held his arms in a big circle like he's holding the earth. Ocean waves evaporate, cloudy skies condensate, rain and snow come down, water goes round and round. Oh, I like that. Yo-ho, said Captain Ned. The oceans help keep our air clean, too. How? Said Natalie. Phytoplankton create oxygen like plants do, and they absorb dirty air made when we use coal, oil, or gasoline. Captain Ned took a deep breath. A wind gusted up, and the gulls that were perched on the trash flew out over the water. Seas sure can do a lot, Shin said. Captain Ned nodded. Everyone helped clean Sunnyside Beach. They picked up, they carted, and they carried all the trash away. Look at all that trash they found on the beach. Mr. Tate's class filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 giant bags of garbage. Captain Ned smiled. Now, how about a ride on the Sea Fan? They're going to go on a ride on a boat. Yo-ho, said Jake. Everyone followed Captain Ned to the dock. The waves whooshed as he steered the boat out to the sea. See the dolphins? Can we clean out here too? Asked Natalie. Mr. Tate gave them each a long pole with a net at the end. As the class pulled the trash from the water, dolphins leapt. They jumped nearby. The sea is better now, said Captain Ned. Okay, last page. A spray of water misted the boat. That feels good. Thank you, Sea, said Amy. Yo-ho, said Eli. And this tells you about how you can keep the oceans clean. Don't throw trash on the ground. And there's the author and the illustrator. Let's look at the back of the book. Can seas talk? Yes, if you listen to their waves. Thanks for listening.